Hey, hello. We are live. Let me know where you're joining me live from. Let me know where you're watching from. Drop a comment and let's talk. I wanted to upload a video, but because of the time, I'm like, it's too late. I'll post a video tomorrow. So at least I'll post 2 videos tomorrow. Anyway, so smash the like button as you're coming in. Oh, we have 19 people. So smash the like button as you're coming in and let me know where you are joining me from. I'm not seeing any comments, so we're giving it 2 minutes. Share the live stream. Let's just have a conversation. We have 25 people I see. Share the live stream. Michael Ogola smashed already. How are you doing, Michael Ogola? How are you doing? You're the first one here today. And where are you joining me at this moment from? I see. Okay, now I'm seeing the comments. I'm seeing them. Shout out to you, Michael Ogola. Thank you for always watching. Joseph from Lagos. How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining. Nana. Finical. Okay, you deleted. I don't know what that was. From Zimbabwe, how are you doing? Onias Machaka and Depi. Ayodele, how are you doing? Watching from Qatar, India, British Columbia, Canada. Oh my goodness, we have people watching from all parts of the world. Right now it is 8:30 p.m. here in Netherlands. And I don't know if I'm able to turn the camera, but I don't want to interfere with the brightness. So it's still bright. Darkness is gonna come maybe in about an hour. From the Netherlands here, how are you doing? Greenwich, which city are you in the Netherlands? Hey, good evening. I can't read your name. I don't know how to read Arabic, but how are you doing? The person with Arabic name, I don't know how to read Arabic. Ian from Kenya, joining from Nairobi. Jollof boy, I'm also here. Where are you? So I'm doing my Euro tour right now. Good evening from the palace. Oh, it must be a king or queen. King, female, queen. King, male, queen, female. This cough won't go. I've been struggling with the cough. If you've been watching me, you know I've been struggling with it. I feel totally fine, but my voice is refusing to come back. My voice has just refused to come back. I'm still coughing. I don't know, but this Northern Europe weather is just like, get out of here, man. It's kicking me out of Northern Europe because I'm really struggling with the cold. I don't think I will be in Northern Europe for so long because I can't. I would better be at how is it called? The place where it's a little bit warm. Find out about countries where it's a little bit warm or very warm, because at least if it's very warm, I can know how to. But I'm not used to cold, so I was watching videos of Julia's. I don't know who that is. Netherlands and Portugal is 2 of my favorite countries. I'm Jamaican living in the US, such a strong person. Thank you so much. I'm here in Amsterdam, close to the central station. Right now I'm in Rotterdam actually. So I have a lot of videos, about 4 5. I actually have a lot of backlog, but when my laptop got spoiled, it really derailed me a lot, so I was not able to get time to edit, and I hate shooting with my phone and editing with the phone. It takes really long, and it delays me a lot when I want to put out content, because you have to shoot like this and then you turn the camera again. It's a lot of work. Well, if you have a proper camera, you just do it like this and turn, like it's so easy and so smooth, but you can't necessarily do the same with the phone, so that really causes a lot of delay. So I have about, let me see, tomorrow I'm trying to post 2 videos, so that 1 2 3 4, so I have about 4 videos from the Netherlands that I'm yet to post. Tigress, are you going to go to the Caribbean islands? Definitely, like that's like bucket list. Like Caribbean is in my bucket list. Like I must visit at least not once. I must visit the Caribbean. Do check yourself. Lots of people are coughing. There is a new version of COVID. I totally feel okay. Like the first days when I caught the flu, it was bad and feeling all type of ways, but right now I feel like okay, but I don't know, the cough just wouldn't go, but I'm totally okay, no pain, no. I can smell, like I've been having salad here. Yeah, I can smell the food, so this is what is I'm surviving on salads here. Hi Clint, Andre, how are you doing? Tigress, are you going to go to the okay, visit Spain, Portugal? The weather is good. These sides thank me later. Okay, I'm definitely gonna visit them. Probably I might do these cold countries like really quick, and then because I can't be in the cold place for so long, I miss being at the beach. If you know me, I love water, so I miss being where there is water. I miss the sun. Basically, like I've not had the sun for like 2 days. Maybe the few minutes that it comes out, it's still maybe still very cold. Yeah, the sun is out, but it's very cold. So I miss the sun. Hi Wizzy, how you doing, Queen? African Tigress, I hope to meet you. I'm a Team Tigress. Jollof Boy, can we do Bama? I want to go to Bama. So if I wanna do Bama either tomorrow or the day after. So if you are available, and if you're willing to take me to Bama, then we can meet at Bama, because I'm in Rotterdam, so I have to go to Central or just figure out how to get to Bama. So if you are available, yes, so tomorrow would be a good day to go to Bama, and that would be the last time I'll be in Amsterdam. Then I'll be here and some few other cities, and I'm also going to see somebody in the countryside. Somebody that you've probably seen on this channel before that lives far out. Okay, that is currently in the countryside, doesn't live there, but is there for work. So I have to go see that person. And then I live Netherlands. So if you're available, let me know. And I'll go to Bama. I didn't even know how to pronounce it until I watched a video, because I was reading it as Biljuma or something. You are fine. You just got in the rain with no umbrella. Then it was chilly at times. A lot of times, even this evening, like I was just stepping out to go get, of course, my salad for dinner. And stepping out, no rain, no nothing. I walk like maybe 100 meters, 200 meters away from the house. It's drizzling. I will rush, get into the supermarket, buy my food. I'm stepping out of the supermarket, coming out, and it's like full-blown rain. I'm like, why didn't I carry my umbrella? Lots of sand on Tashling. I don't know what that is. Yes, I can pick you from Central Station. I'm 5 minutes from the station. Is that the route to go to Bama, Jollof Boy? And are you available tomorrow? So not going to Iceland then. It's around Iceland, please. Iceland, tell me when it's summer. I'm not doing Iceland at all. I'm not risking, like, cold and me are not friends. I'm so happy that you value networking, which we can see from your content. Very proud of you. Thank you so much, Benji. Thank you for always supporting. I truly appreciate it. Mapenzi Mob, Mapenzi Tele. African Tigress, do you know the sad J? I don't know what that is. It's unusually rainy now in Holland. Like, oh my goodness, it's terrible. Like, I'm struggling. I don't know how to. First, even when you're filming videos, when it's raining, sometimes that even the quality of the video doesn't look so good, and then you're trying to protect the lens from being rained on. It's just too much work. It's just too much work to film when it's raining. Yeah. If you're watching me and you're in Europe, please drop a comment. Let me know where in Europe you are. Maybe we might meet on this journey. I'm doing like a very quick, especially these cold places. I'm going to move like really quickly. If the country you are in is cold, I'm going to move like real quick. I'm not spending too much time, but I'll spend a lot of time. I'll spend more time in the warm countries like Western Europe. I think Western Europe is quite warm. Yomi Williams in the UK. I'll be back, don't worry. Yes, Belgium is 10 minutes. Okay, why am I calling it Belgium? Because that I'm just reading Bijma. It's Bama. I had someone pronounce it as Bama. It's 10 minutes away from Amsterdam Central. I'm available tomorrow for you. All right, Jollof boy, send me a message on Instagram. I'm gonna give you my contacts, and then once I leave here, I'll let you know what time I will be arriving, and you can pick me up at the train station. Oh, Ayodele in the UK. I'll be back. I'll be back in the UK. Don't worry, very soon. Maybe if I get tired these sides, I'll go back to the UK. I'll be in Portugal in November. If you're there, we can meet up. I'll not still be. I don't think I'll be in Europe at that time. I don't think I'll be in this. I might be in Europe, maybe some another country, but maybe in the non-Schengen ones. I don't know. How many countries are you planning to do during this Euro tour? I really don't have a number that I must do these countries. I'm going with the flow. Like I'm going with the flow, enjoying the moment. If I like a place, I stay longer. If I feel like I need to move, I move, because I mean I can still come back. I can come back here anytime. So I'm not like, it's not like the end of life. So I'm taking my time. Thank you so much. Looking good. Thank you so much, Skyline Africa. Oh, African Tigress, do you know the sad story of Burma disaster in which tens of thousands of illegal immigrants died? There is an excellent YouTube fiction about an African girl and her brief life. Is it the plane that crashed? Because actually when I was researching on Burma today, I saw the plane that crashed into a building and split it into two in 1992, I think. Is it the story, or is there another disaster? Remember to visit Australia. Unfortunately, Australia is not on the Schengen region, but I'll definitely visit. I'll visit all countries. Don't worry, wherever you are in the world, African Tigress is coming for you. Even if it's Antarctica, trust me, I'll come. I'll come even to Antarctica, so don't worry. Wherever you are in the world. Unfortunately, I don't do social media, only YouTube. Can I send an email? Yes, Jollof Boy. Yes, 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 yes. Send me an email, the africantigress at gmail.com. African Tigress at gmail.com. African Tigress, where is Temri World now? He's in England. He's in England. That's where he is for now until he finishes whatever he needs to do. Then he's going to go back to Guinea-Bissau. That's what he told me. That's what he told me. Intrepid traveler, is it? You look relaxed, African Tigress. You are living your best life. I'm loving it here. Yeah, I'm loving it. Like, I don't like the weather, but there's a lot of things that I like. There's a lot of things that I like. Thank you so much, Caden Part. Thank you so much. But you see, I never wear this one. I had to get it from my sister. I'm like, when I travel light. This one will take a lot of space in my suitcase. I'm like, with all this cold, I need something warm. So I took this one from my sister, and it's keeping me warm. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super chat, Kaden Pat. Thank you for always supporting. Much love. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate. Yes, the Eli one in 1992. Yeah, I researched. I saw about that plane that crashed into it. I think it's the most popular. Like, I went to YouTube and I searched Bam, and then I searched the most popular videos. I wanted to see what the most popular videos in Burma are about, and actually that plane crash was the first one that I saw. My favorite places in Europe are Switzerland and Italy. Switzerland is beautiful. Like, I've always seen these Instagram stories, and I've always bookmarked it. And then I have some friends. I have some friends there, but a lot of them, they live in Southeast. I met a lot of them in Southeast. Asia, and Switzerland is beautiful. Like, it's so picturesque. Like, I think until the algorithm knows now, all the time they are always sending me the video clips of Switzerland. I'm enjoying the show here in Kenya. Asante sana Leonard Kiprono Ngeyo. Sorry. My favorite, okay. It was nice to see Temdri happy. Temdri World happy to hear he'll return back to Guinea-Bissau. Yeah, he's working so hard. That's why it's very hard. It was not even possible for me to create as much with him. Because he's not doing YouTube. He's posting some of the content that he still had from West Africa. I think some that he had not shared, but he's not creating content in England. So he's working, saving, because he's planning to relocate, maybe for good. I don't know. My cousin lived in close proximity to Bama, and remember that day I went to see the old section before Bama became redeveloped, as nowadays it's not a ghetto but a funky place. But I've seen a lot of people, why does Bama have a reputation of the first ghetto? Like, from what I know, or from the little that I've read, is like there are no ghettos here in the Netherlands, apart from Bama. But I've seen Bama itself, it doesn't even look ghetto. So I don't know. It has a reputation of being ghetto, so I read a little bit about it. I will show you all the places where the plane crash took place, and I will show you more stuff in Amsterdam. Jollof boy, I'm super excited. See you tomorrow. I'm super excited about that. I need to sleep early so I can catch I hope the weather will actually favor us. I need to charge my devices as well, so we can be able to, to create amazing content in Amsterdam and also Bama. I love you. Where are you from? Been following you from Nigeria. Thank you for collaborating with my sister, Pat Yaba. Oh, I'm African Tigress. I'm from Kenya. You know, one thing that's quite surprising and interesting, some Kenyans actually get shocked to learn that I'm a Kenyan. They think like I'm Nigerian. And some people say like I have Nigerian accent. So I don't know, maybe I'm Nigerian. Yeah, I'm from Kenya. Yeah. Greetings. Yes, Switzerland is lovely. I don't want to butcher that name. The only problem is the wallet needs to be full for this place. All right. I'll try and see the match I'll be able to do up there. My wallet is not as big. I'll try and see the match I'll be able to do. Maybe just a quick trip, and the next time I'll do like a holiday, I don't know, like a proper travel video. I don't know. I hope you are staying warm. I love from Abuja. I'm trying to stay warm, but I'm still feeling cold. I'm actually like wearing two layers. My bottoms, I have some layering. I'm doing that thing they call layering because the cold is, I don't know how people survive winter. Good evening. I'm Mr. Alex Travel from Kabare, Uganda. Thanks for the show. Thank you, Mr. Alex from Kabare. You are the only tigress from Africa. The rest in India and that's what I say. People say there are no tigers in Africa, but I'm like, well, there's one here. You've met one. Yeah, there's tigers in Asia and all over, but in Africa there's only one of its species, and it's the African tigress here. Which part of Kenya are you from? Which part of Kenya do you know, Cornerstone? Greetings, AT. Keep warm, our Kenyan queen. Thank you so much. Winter in August already. It's not really winter, but it's just raining too much. Like, it rains like 90% of the day. What is it's great to really be part of live chat, and nice hearing you personally. Thanks for the great job unifying. You know what I mean? Thank you so much, Paul. I appreciate. I see you, African Dialogue. Are you still doing 23 countries this year? I might actually surpass 23 countries if I get to. Hey, See, sometimes when you plan on adventure, this is what happens. So you go to a place, you have this plan of doing this number of countries, and then you just find it more exciting in one place, and it ends up stealing your time. And then it's also a lot. I wish it was more like TikTok or Instagram, where you just need to go post, do reels and all that. Reels you can even edit with your phone, or TikTok as you keep moving with your journey. So I wish it was that easy. I'll try to do 23 countries. So far I'm 10. Yeah, I'm about 10, so I need to do 13 more countries. But it's actually possible. It's possible to hit 23 countries, because I have 13. Maybe next week I do 2 countries. Next week, let me see the dates. Because I'm planning by weekend, I'm planning to have left the Netherlands. So let me see. Today's 8. So if I do 2 countries next week, and 2 countries the following week, and 2 countries the following week, by the end of August, I would have done 6 countries. I don't know, especially these cold countries. I'm not very going to spend a lot of time. Thank you so much, African Dialogue. It was an area for African immigrants from Ghana, Nigeria, Suriname, who lived in huge apartments and actually were being difficult to enter at night due to gangs. Oh, okay. I holiday in Kenya a lot, and most of my family are married in Kenya, but to Kenyans. Oh, okay. Hey, story time. How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining. You inspire me a lot from Machakos. Thank you. Thanks. It's an interesting question. Thanks for taking us in your journeys. Are you married? No, I'm not married. Why? You actually, of course, we know it's very difficult to travel like I travel. If you're married, that's the reality. I mean, if you're married, unless your husband, or you travel with your husband, or your husband not even allows you, your husband is comfortable with you, traveling, and then you travel, go create and come back, travel, go create and come back. But it's very difficult to do this if you're married. Greetings. Hi, Irene. How are you doing? I wish to travel places the way you do. Frederick, it's possible. There's nothing that you cannot achieve. It's possible. Just keep them all. Don't think you can't do it. There's nothing that's meant for one person. There's nothing that you cannot achieve. You can achieve literally anything that you've put your mind to in this world. It doesn't matter. Like, just put the eyes on the prize. This is it, and talk about it. Tell yourself about what you want to do every day. Tell yourself, I will do this, I will do this, I will do this, I will do this. Remind yourself every day of what you want to achieve, and then with time you'll be there. Yeah, please smash the like button. Smash the like button. Please hit that like button. 80, when you cross the Atlantic Ocean and visit America and Jamaica. I've actually been to America before, but not as a creator. But I'll definitely come back. I don't know when, but I'll definitely come back to America, Jamaica, all those countries. I'm gonna do it. Bama is close to Ajax Stadium, known as Amsterdam's football team, Ajax. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly, because I came to realize pronunciations here are very different. You just don't read them the way you read English. In fact, your airport, I've always known it as Schiphol. Apparently, it's Schiphol, Amsterdam Schiphol Airport. It's the CH, the S is K. How do you travel? By flight or bus? Right now I'm doing train. I'll do bus, I'll do flight. So I'll check on what makes most sense is what I will use. Someone update me where she is currently. At the moment, I am in Amsterdam. Please, why are you not watching my videos, Felix and Virginia? I met you the other day in Kenya. Why are you not watching my videos? If you're watching my videos, you'll know exactly where I am. In fact, the video before this live stream shows exactly where I am. What's your favorite place in the world? Kenya. Margaret Morara, how are you doing? Thank you so much. Thank you for always supporting. I truly appreciate it. I live 10 minutes near the ARC station. Traveling is not easy for beginners. That's why we need a mentor who can advise you on what to do. I wish you all the best. You guys go check out African Dialogue. She's it's not a he. She's about to start doing travel content, and I've been trying to, guide her a little bit and give her tips here and there, because traveling is not just it's not just like you wake up and travel. And sometimes there's even things that people will not necessarily tell you, especially if you're traveling and you're a content. Traveling for holiday is fine, but if you're traveling for content and all that, there's a lot of things that you'll need to know. I came to realize that even getting to book a flight, knowing how to book a flight is not like such a direct thing for some people. But for people who've traveled here, you know how to. But compare prices, no, like for instance, I know most of the time flights are cheaper on Tuesdays and Thursdays compared to Mondays, Friday, Thursday. Okay, from Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, flights are always cheaper. So if you want to book, sometimes when you book a flight on a Tuesday and a return one on Thursday, you find they're cheaper compared to like when you book a flight on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Flights are always expensive like that. So there's a lot of small things that you get to learn while you're traveling. Like a lot of things that I've learned it from other travelers that I've gotten to meet along my travels. So there's mistakes I made when I was starting to travel, even on accommodation, even on, getting your visas and all that. There's mistakes that I made. But as time goes by, you learn, and then right now it's easy. Alicia, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Alicia says, Tigress, much love from Kisumu, Kenya. That's my hometown. Thanks for taking me to London. I said London. People told me it's not London. How am I supposed to say London? It's London. I don't know. You're welcome, Alicia. That content, the one you done in Kibera with the security guard, was so amazing. The guard is very grateful because he really got lots of support, thanks to all of you who actually supported him, like paid school fees for his children and stuff like that. So he's good. He's good. How did you choose my sister Pat Eyaba when you came to Nigeria? That's a very interesting question, but I'll tell you this. Pat was recommended to me by Stella White. Stella White is one of the most amazing ladies that I love in Nigeria. She's also a creator. So Pat was recommended by Stella White Dynamics. I've met Stella White before, so like she's amazing. All the times I met her, she was good. So she was like, "Oh, there's this lady," and I don't know what. But when she mentioned the name Pat Eyaba, I remember seeing comments on my channel. Like sometimes, when you're scrolling, you're reading through comments, you'll always kind of remember the people who comment. So sometimes even when I see like a name, I would remember, and I would be able like, oh, this name, it's been a while since I last saw you on my channel. And I actually like, I don't know, it just happens. You kind of, so for Pat, I know, oh, Pat, yeah, but that sounds like the lady who has something on her head. Because I think I've seen her comments on my channel before, and she has something on her head. I don't know how to put it, like some jewelry, and her photo is black and white. So I'm like, oh, that Pat Eyaba sounds familiar. And yeah, that's how it was so easy. Thanks. Oh yes, thanks, African Tea. I like how you not mean with the truth. That's why I love you very much. People here will not understand. Oh, that's so sweet. They will not understand why I love you. You only me who understand why. Yeah, because we can all win. That's what I mean, by helping another person grow on YouTube, it doesn't take away from me growing, because it's nice that you win and someone else wins and everybody wins. That's the beauty of it. Personally, that's what I believe. I don't believe in trying to make it, sorry. Yeah. I don't like it when people make it look like, oh, it's competition, so I cannot, you're asking me like, okay, you're asking me some simple, how do I monetize my channel? And I tell you, like, it's a simple thing, because even us, some of the things we know, we learn them from other people, research and all that. So we can all win. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Sharing information and helping other people win, it doesn't take away from you winning. I'm in Ghana. How do I get United States visa? Wow, I wish I was an agency. I would have known, but I think you go to the US Embassy website and apply. Do you see yourself? This one no. This one no. Do you see yourself relocating permanently to Europe someday to live? Never. Permanently, no. Hi, AT. I love your content. Keep sharing. Thank you. Hey, Africa to the world. How are you doing? I went to the United States Embassy as a Reverend Father. I was denied visa. How do I get a US visa? Please help. I'm not really very sure about it. I mean, you would have asked the reason why they denied you, because I mean, there's things that when you're applying for visas in Africa, there's things they always look at first. One of the main things that they always want is for you to show attachment, something to show that you are definitely going to come back to Africa or back to your home country. So one of the things is, like, some people, maybe you are married and you have a wife, but you're a Reverend Father. I'm not so sure. I don't know if Reverend Fathers, I'm not so sure. So if you're married, you can show, like, you're married, your marriage certificate, your children, you can show their documents, they're in school, you're paying school fees and all that. So it shows that you're going to come back. If you have property, you can show maybe like your title deeds and, things to show like you own certain properties. That's one of the ways that would show that you're definitely going to come back. And if you have a job, you'll need a letter of employment stating your salary and your role. And you also need to get like a letter to show that you've been given leave from a certain date to a certain date for you to attend to whatever you're going to attend abroad. And then they always want to know exactly what are you going to do. You can't go there like, oh, I'm just going to visit what, where. So like you have to be kind of knowledgeable and particular about exactly what you want to go and do. That's the easiest way if you want to get your visa. How can I grow my YouTube account, African Tigress? Oh my goodness, that's a very loaded question. I don't know how to break it, but I will say consistency. You need to post consistently, and also what kind of content do you want to do? And the people, you need to watch people who are doing what you want to do and see how can you be better than them, or how can you get to their level and better than them? What do you like when you're watching them? Are you able to try and replicate that but make it better? I mean, you cannot invent the wheel. You can only modify it to perform other functions, but you cannot reinvent the wheel. So that's what I can say. It's pronounced as London, Lu, London. I don't know. Yes, it's true. You're a decent human being. I follow you a lot. Thank you so much. I appreciate. How are you liking Europe so far? I love the transportation. It's so easy. It's so convenient. It's so nice. But I hate the weather so far. Like, it's so cold and I'm not used to cold weather, but I love the transportation. It's so efficient. You can get to anywhere like with so much ease. I love that. Are you planning to go to France or Italy? I'll do both. Yes, I'll do both France and Italy. Which country have you ever visited that you would like to visit over and over again? Oh my goodness. Now that's a problem, because almost every country, and sometimes the beauty about a country is the experience that you get there and the people that you get to meet there. So sometimes you've made like really good connections. You can be in the most beautiful country in the world and still not enjoy it because the people you meet are terrible, like, a-holes. So that way you'll not be able to like a country. But you can be in, I don't know if I can put it worst or whatever country in the world, but you meet the most amazing people and you would want to relive that experience again. So that's how I would put it. So I have so many countries. I would clone myself right now, I would be maybe in 10 plus countries at the moment. You pronounced it correct the first time, London. Hey, how are you doing, EKKI Media? Thank you so much for joining. Keep safe wherever you go. We love you. I love you too so much. What is the easiest way to acquire a USA visa? I don't really know, but I don't, I mean, most of the times, as long as you are able to prove that you are stable, financially stable, and you don't risk being an economic immigrant, getting a visa anywhere should not be like really a big problem. But if they see like your finances and all that, your bank statement and all that does not make sense, then you'll not get it. And a lot of times when they're looking at this bank statement, they would want to know like also sometimes the source of the money. Because sometimes some people, what they do is they wait until it is last minute, and then maybe family or friends, they deposit you some of money into your account suddenly, an amount of money that your account has never had. So they'll of course see the statement and they'll be like, okay, this one is just trying to get this money, get the visa, and then return back people's money. And so I think as long as you're able to show attachment to Africa and attachment to your home country, not just Africa, to your home country, and you are not at risk of being an economic migrant, getting a visa anywhere should not be a problem. Oh, someone says, Tigress, I noticed no bumps on UK roads. It's like common sense works better over there. I like it though. Me too. I like the transportation these sides. But one thing I've actually noticed, I can't remember seeing trams in England. I can't remember seeing the trams. Please, if you saw them and I can't remember, because I can't remember myself boarding a tram. Unless they consider the light rail. They have the light rail, they have the overground, they have the tube, which is the fastest, which I love. They have the buses, Ubers, they have bicycles. Actually, I was so surprised. Like you can get a bicycle on Uber. Like you can get, I don't know how to put it, Uber or Lime, I don't know. Like you can get a bicycle and use it, and you pay for it depending on how long you're using it. Okay. When looking for a visa, make sure you make sure your back home ties are strong and your account is loaded. That's it. Exactly. That's exactly what I was saying. Hey, Yummy Kitchen, how are you doing? How's the UK? USA visas are not easy to get, especially now. It took me the third try to get visa, and it was a year ago. Oh, really? All right. I don't know. But I don't know if it's hard. Trams are outside London, like Nottingham. Oh, okay. Okay. Amsterdam, San Francisco, many trams. Yeah, Amsterdam, even here in Rotterdam, trams everywhere, blue and white. Oh, there are trams in Manchester. When I'll come back, I'll definitely I'll visit Manchester. Utrecht has kind of tram. I have not used that tram. Actually, funny thing is, all the transportation I've used so far has been train. Here in Netherlands, I've not used bus, tram, or anything. Just train. But I've seen so many blue trams. I say the weather. What other things have you observed that you don't like abroad, e.g., Europe? I'm struggling. Okay, I struggle adjusting with the food, but for some reason, food was not really a big challenge in the UK. I don't know. But I'm kind of struggling with food, getting what I want, exactly how I want. So sometimes it might not taste as you want it. And if you go for maybe like African restaurants, the price can be a bit higher. I mean, like wherever you are in the world, if you're going for an international restaurant, definitely the price is higher. So an African restaurant is an international restaurant, so they have to source their things, and some of the products are shipped from Africa here. So of course the price is higher. In Croydon too, they have Trump. They have Trump in London. I just remember. Oh, okay. I can't remember using in Hamburg. Hamburg also has Hamburg. I was told it's Hamburg, not Hamburg. Hamburg also has trams. Amsterdam is very small. Yeah, not even just Amsterdam. I came to learn that Netherlands is very small. Like, if you're in Amsterdam, you can literally go to any place in the country in less than 4 hours. In fact, 4 I think is an hour, is so long. Like, you don't even need, even when you're visiting Amsterdam, you can even just stay, I don't know how far, and you'll still make it to Amsterdam in an hour or whatever. Like, it's so small. I didn't know the Netherlands was this tiny. But now the good thing is with them, in as much as it's a tiny country, it's well connected. It has a very well connected rail network. So it doesn't matter. You can live at the farthest end close to the border of maybe even Germany, or I don't know which is the other neighbor, Belgium or whatever, and you still get to Amsterdam in the same day. Like, you can go run your errands in Amsterdam, same day come back. Like, in some countries, like for instance, Kenya is quite big. For instance, in Kenya, you have to go, if you're going to the capital, sometimes you have to plan a day journey just to travel, especially if you're using road, and then do your errands and then another day to travel back. I didn't meet you, African Tigress. I hope next time I meet you in Woolwich. Oh, I cried. I'm so sorry. Yummy Direct, Yummy Kitchen. I'm so sorry, but trust me, we'll meet. I'm promising you, we'll meet. We'll meet. I was in Woolwich. There are trams in southern parts of London. Tramlink. Okay. No, you can go around Amsterdam within an hour. That's very sure. Amsterdam is like generally Netherlands is a very small country. The longest is from Zealand, okay, to 350 kilometers. 350 kilometers. Wow, that's still a very small distance to cover. But I know these countries that are smaller, like Monaco, Luxembourg. Those ones are even more tiny. But I also didn't know. I was actually surprised when I came to learn, like, oh, so these cities like Utrecht, Rotterdam, and all that, The Hague, they're not so far from Amsterdam. Just 1 hour by train maximum, you'll be in Amsterdam. Hi, African Tigress. I'm giving you a shout out from Jamaica. It is the first time watching your live stream due to time difference. Thank you so much, Jason. I truly appreciate. Much love. Thank you for always supporting. I appreciate. So between London and Amsterdam, which of the cities is more beautiful in your opinion? Now, every city has its own flavor. Every city has its own flavor. I don't even know how to like really compare them. Let me think. Which one is more beautiful? Okay. In terms of green spaces and all that, I would say Amsterdam. Amsterdam is greener. Amsterdam is greener and cleaner. I think the waterways gives this feeling of being in nature, so you don't feel like you're in a concrete jungle and all that. And it's also less crowded, so I think also that allows it to be that. But if you want something more vibrant and all that, London, and lots of options to many things, London, because there's some things you might not get here. I don't know, like from my experience. We have the best African kitchen in Amsterdam. Good food too. Okay, all right. I never realized that Amsterdam was small. I have been there twice. It's tiny. It's so tiny that sometimes I don't. I was still looking for. It's tiny and it's an old city as well. So I was looking for. I don't know how to put it. I don't know. I was looking for something vibrant, and then I come to realize, oh, so this is Amsterdam. This is what it is. So it's more like historic, the buildings, the waterways, the canals, and all that. So you want to tell me Nairobi is bigger than Amsterdam? Yeah, I think Nairobi is bigger than Amsterdam. Kenya is 4 times the size of 4. Is it 4 or 10 times? Did I check? Oh, thank you so much, Butterfly, for the super chat. I'm truly grateful. I appreciate it. I think generally, let me see the landmass, because Kenya is 582 something. Netherlands landmass, size of Netherlands. is 41,000. So Kenya is like more than 10 times bigger than the Netherlands. Can you believe it? Kenya is more than 10 times. It's like, let me see. Kenya is, okay, so Netherlands, to put that, is 41,850 kilometers square in size. That's Netherlands, 41K. And Kenya, in terms of land mass, is 582,646,000. So Kenya is like 12, 13, like 12, 13, 13, 12, 13, 12 to 13 times bigger in landmass than the size of Netherlands. But Netherlands is small because, you know, I also used to hear a lot about the Netherlands. So I've always, in my mind before coming here, I imagined it's a big country because, you know, you hear about a lot of things and a lot of big multinational corporations, the likes of, you know, Shell. I think Shell is Dutch. Of course, KLM, one of the most popular airlines. A lot of people, especially if you're traveling from Africa to America or wherever you at some point, if you frequent, you find yourself boarding KLM and all that. So I didn't know, like, you know, the name Netherlands and all that, Amsterdam and all that. It's so big. So I imagine that the country is also big, but it's actually like really a very small country. There's a nice fish and chips in Isle of Wight. It is a slow, fresh air place. We have 36 beaches. You will like it. Oh, all right. Wow, proud of Nairobi. I didn't know about. Yeah, Nairobi is big, yeah, but now, you know, when we're looking at countries and all that, we look at the economic power, not the landmass. The landmass is an advantage if you are able to convert that into economics. But, you know, of course, like Amsterdam, Netherlands is an economic powerhouse. So you can't compare the economy to our economy. So in as much as it's a small country with only 17,000 people. Yeah, half of the Netherlands is below sea level. In fact, someone told me that's why, I don't know, I could be wrong. Someone told me like a lot of cities here in the Netherlands, they are built from reclaimed dams. So like Rotterdam, Amsterdam, I don't know, it's a stupid thing. I'm not so sure if it's true, but someone, I can't remember whoever told me that. Like that's why it's Rotterdam, Amsterdam. It's like they used to be dams, so we are below sea level. So if the water from the sea rises, we're gonna get covered in water. What's the experience on those big buses I saw in the UK? Very convenient, very easy. I love them. Very easy way of getting around. But my favorite way of getting around was actually the London Underground, the tube. That was the favorite because it was very fast. You can tell like you're moving like really fast on the tube. Yeah, that was my favorite. The buses are nice. If you want to like sightsee and all that, so sometimes you can take the bus, go sit on the upper deck on the front seat, and just, you know, go around, and it's so cheap. Actually, it's so cheap. Actually, now I think Amsterdam transportation is more expensive. Transportation here is more expensive than it is in than it is in London, because in London there's a cap. I don't know how to put it. There's a daily cap, so maybe depending on the zone where you are, sometimes if maybe you find like depending on the zone where you are, maybe the daily cap is £12. So even if you travel beyond that, it will not deduct you beyond £12. But here transportation is expensive, and unlike London, whereby you can even travel and tap your card. When you tap your card and it can accept as long as you have money, as long as it's not negative, it can accept. And when you tap out, that's when maybe depending on where you tap out, it will have a negative to it. But here you can't I don't know, you can't tap in. I think I tried to tap in. You can't tap in if you have less than, is it 15? Above 15. You can't tap in to get into the train station if you have less than 15 euros. But in London, for instance, you can even have like £5 or even £2-3, and you can still tap. Only that when you'll be tapping out, you'll realize next time maybe it's gone to the negative. Here the cards don't go to the negative. You pay fast. You have to pay fast before that card works. Almost all the countries are bigger than Holland, but a super financial superpower within Europe. That's very true. How is your house project going in Kenya? That's a huge house. My house project is going okay. The superstructure is done. But of course, since I'm here, of course, there's some delays in some stuff, but when I get back to Kenya, we will do we're gonna build it in phases. So now, by the time I was leaving, in as much as I didn't update, we are done with the superstructure. So next time we'll do maybe I don't know what's next after superstructure. The walls are done, so you'll do like plastering, windows, doors, and all that, Go visit the flower market. Mampuya, please buy me some flowers. Buy me some flowers. I need to go and buy some flowers there, please. 18 million. Tigress, when I and Habesha. Habesha is not Egypt, Ethiopia. She's in Ethiopia. If she happens to be in Europe again, that would be nice. Or if you happen to be in the same country. Yeah, like the live stream, Oyster card. Yeah, the Oyster card. Go to Bama area if you want to see Caribbean Africa. Now, there's a festival, Kwaku. Every weekend, you're welcome. Inbox down, Aseo. I'm coming to Bama tomorrow. I'm planning to come to Bama tomorrow, actually. Oyster card is cheaper than using a bank card. Yeah, I always use Oyster card. I don't use bank card when I'm in the UK. Are you aware that the villages in London, 1 minute, you'll be in the city, next minute, you're in the countryside, but within London? Oh, like which area? I wish in Africa we have trains to move within. That would be the best, to move within the continent. That would be very nice. Are people snobbish there around there? And actually, the people here are actually nice. In as much as the English is not like their first language also, I've not had anybody, not even one person, snob me, because there's even like when I'm going to buy food, sometimes I'm not able to read Dutch and everything is written in Dutch. So sometimes, because there's no like supermarket attendants as such, so sometimes I'm just reaching out to a random stranger who's shopping and trying to tell them what I'm trying to get, and they help me get it and try to differentiate, because sometimes these things are confusing, especially if I'm not speaking the language. So like they've been actually people are really nice. I've not met any bad person. Let me think. Yeah, I've not met any bad person apart from maybe like the other day when we went out, and but it's not like that bad. It's they were drunk. But people are really nice. They were drunk and rowdy, and Oh, I remember when you swipe your Oyster card in Brighton Station, it was fun. Yeah, I didn't know that Oyster doesn't work in Brighton. So I get there and I'm told, no, it was not in Oyster. It was in, what station was that? Crawley. In Crawley, I was told the Oyster doesn't work, and I'd gotten in with the Oyster. So anyway, the person allowed me to get out, because what could I have done? Have you met Aunt Fabulous? Nope, I've not met anybody here. Kwaku is over this past Saturday. Is over this past Sunday. Okay. Thanks to Google, smaller strips of land were reclaimed by filling with sand and other materials. For instance, Amsterdam and Rotterdam were expanding in this manner. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I think that's how, yeah, they reclaimed the land to build the cities. Yeah. Most Europeans speak a minimum of 3 languages, including English. Oh, okay. Yeah, thank goodness for that, because I only speak English and un peu français. Je parle un peu français. I speak a little bit of French, and if I can understand French, I can read and understand, but sometimes when people are speaking, the accent can be confusing, especially if they speaking so fast. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat, EK. I see it's going to Jamaica. Oh my goodness. Wait, you're turning 60. Wow. Any of your African Tigress team from Jamaica? I have so many. Even Jason here is from Jamaica. Jason here is from Jamaica. I have a lot. I can't wait to visit Jamaica, to be honest. Like, oh my goodness. Like, I need 1 month. I'm not going to visit Jamaica for a week to, I'll need at least a month. Or even, I don't know how many days they'd give us on visa, but I would want to visit there for long. Like, I would want to experience Ocho-Rio. I want to go to Kingston. I want to go to, what's this one? The popular one, the touristic one. I don't know the name. Just skipped my Montego Bay. Yeah, Montego Bay and all that. I wanna visit everywhere. Fun fact continue. This was actually done near the urban harbor since the 14th century. Hi Chirono, how are you doing? How's the Philippines? Please take us to one of the museum in Dutchland. You know one thing, when you say Deutschland, mostly that's like German. But Germany, I don't know. I've done videos about museums before, and I realized a lot of people don't like really watch museum kind of content. And so I really don't do much history. Okay, I can do that a lot, maybe not a lot. I don't even do history as much. Mostly I just do way of life and culture. So if I do museum, I'll probably just be like an insert, maybe a minute or two in another bigger video. The Netherlands is very open to everyone. You would very unlikely experience any adverse behaviors. The people are kind, to be honest. Like, the people are nice. The people are very helpful. I've not had any bad experience so far. And they're very hospitable. They're very, very, very hospitable people. So thank you so much, Gray. I appreciate it. Kenyans don't need visa. Yeah, Kenyans don't need visa to Jamaica, but even in countries you don't need visa, there's a limit of the number of days that you can stay there. Exactly. They are master in inventing tax conditions. You pay a lot of centimeters for living space. I don't understand. Tu parles très bien français. Merci beaucoup. I fell in love with Jamaica last year. I'm also a traveler. I can't wait to visit Jamaica. I'm so glad. Happy birthday. Happy birthday in advance. I'm also a traveler and travel agent who has been to 80 countries. That's lovely. I wish my passport was that strong. But if I had time to do all these Schengen countries, I would have added maybe 26 to the 30 something that I've done. Maybe it would be 50 something thereabout. And then now I'll start dealing with the ones that you have to apply for solo videos. But if you get Schengen visa, you can be able to, especially if you're not a creator, and like, when you're traveling and you're creating, it kind of takes on time. So it takes longer to do many countries, and we have a limit of a number of days that you can be in the Schengen region. So that delays you. But if it was about just going stopping, today I'm in Belgium, tomorrow I'm in Netherlands, the next day I'm in Germany, the next day I'm in Denmark, the next day I'm in Sweden, the next day I'm in what's that country next to Sweden? I've forgotten. Finland, Norway, then Finland, Estonia, all those ones. Estonia, and then Greece, not Greece. Greece is down there. That's like Estonia, Latvia, and some countries there. You do Poland, you come down quick, and then all the way you'd have been done. But because we have to create content, it's like takes time. Yes. Smash the like button. Smash it. Ghana Fan Tube, how are you doing, brother? How are you doing? We love you so much, watching from Louisiana. Thank you so much, Fidelis. Typically 90 days, no visa. I can't wait to visit. Are you planning to stay in Europe for a while? A little bit, and I'll be traveling. I'm doing basically a Europe tour, but once I'm done with it, the next time I'll come to Europe, I will come overlanding. Next time I'll come to Europe, I'll come overlanding. I'm getting tips from my friend who's already overlanding here in Europe. He drove all the way from Kenya, all the way. Right now, he's on a break in France. I'm like, girls, that's what I want to do. I will buy you flowers for you in Paris. Oh, are you in Paris, Mampuya? That would be amazing. When I come to Paris, I will be very happy to see you. There will be a lot of changes next year in the travel. So watch carefully. UK and US need visas to go to Europe. Those passports that like to say strong are getting weaker. Yeah, but it's not like really visa as such. It's like the US one I saw, they need visa from next year, but of course that one is going to reduce it in its ranking of its strength. But basically it's like getting a permit. It's like you apply, you just like travel permit kind of. I don't know how to put it. It's not like a visa. You just apply. It's like you're registering. You are going here for this number of days, and typically within an hour you get it. I love to travel, and though I record a lot, I cannot create the content. Maybe one of these days I'll pay someone to edit the content I've stored. Sure, you definitely. Okay, that's an easy way to do it. I love the accent when you pronounce the word Jamaica. Thank you so much, Jason. I appreciate that. Some Caribbean passports are quite strong. Like which one? Smash the like button. Please smash the like button. Let me know where you're watching. Don't be a ghost viewer, man. Imagine going on someone's live stream and you're a ghost. You know where ghosts belong. So don't be a ghost viewer. Don't be a ghost viewer. Don't be a ghost viewer. You know where ghosts belong. So don't be a ghost viewer. So whenever you join a live stream, you just tap the like button. Tap the like button. They are going to ask a lot of questions. It will not be that easy. Yeah, that would be nice. I think it would be nice if all countries in the world, even our countries that are not very strong economically, it would be nice if we could impose the same visa rules. I like how Nigeria actually does it, but apart from the Kenya one, I don't understand why they're charging Kenyans more. But Nigeria, basically, they do this. The amount you charge them is what they'll charge you for their visa for their countries. If they need visa to come to your country, you will need visa to go to their country. Barbados passport is very strong. How many countries does Barbados do? How strong? How many countries does Barbados passport do? Sorry. Watching from Boston, Massachusetts. That's one of the hardest words. Massachusetts. I hope that's how it's pronounced. People are going to ask a lot of questions. Okay. You still in Twickenham? Okay. Welcome to Jamaica. Welcome. I'll come. Please, I will come. I will let you. That one I'll not surprise you. I will let you know. So that I'll let you know when I'm coming. The Barbadian passport. Oh, wow. 23. Okay, so that's lovely. Yeah, I also know St. Kitts and Nevis is one of their passports that a lot of rich YouTubers from countries that are not strong, passport strong, from countries that their passport strength is weak. A lot of rich YouTubers go to buy their passports from St. Kitts and Nevis, and it allows them about 140 something countries visa free or visa on arrival. I know YouTubers who've bought, including the popular Nas Daily, the other guy from Yes Theoriso. You are almost as old as independent Jamaica. We celebrated our 61st anniversary. I was really hoping I would be in Jamaica right now, but don't worry. One day I'm gonna be there during this time. But I think I'll come there before independence. But then one day I'm gonna experience it because I'm told it's actually amazing. The first week of August is amazing in Jamaica. Visit my hometown, the Grill. When do you go to Jamaica? I'll confirm. I'll be glad to meet you when you land to Jamaica. Sure, Bibito. All right. I don't want to take this long because I'm trying to also rest so I can go and film more content tomorrow. But I'm trying to see if I'm able to give you 2 videos for tomorrow. So thank you, everybody who joined the live stream. It was nice catching up with all of you. Yeah, so thank you so much. I'll stay tuned for amazing videos. Please, whenever you're watching my video, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook, and share my videos to your WhatsApp and all that. That's the easiest and cheapest way that you can be able to help me. Mwananchi, yes, I fixed. Did you fix your laptop and recover any content you had said? Yes, I fixed the laptop. I did actually. When I got to the Netherlands, the first thing I did was to go get a technician because I Googled and found a technician. So I went, left it at the technician. About 2 days later, the laptop was okay. Thank you so much for asking. All right. Thank you so much, Shagoga Bibito. I appreciate. Thanks, everybody. I'm going to be ending the live stream. All right. I'll see you on the next episode. Bye.